Hi, my name is Mikael da Costa. I'm the head of product and founder for Leadoo in Marketing Technologies. Today I'm going to show you a bit about the Leadoo Analytics. One of the driving forces for the new Leadoo Analytics was that we understood that the buyer journey has changed, and measuring just the last click attribution model is not sufficient anymore. You need to understand the whole journey from the very first visit till the last one, so you can actually optimize your marketing performance. Also, dependent on the leads might have different value. So you don't want only to view the total number of conversions, but you also want to specify it. I want to look at how companies, for example, from this ICP, how do they perform, and how, for example, companies from a specific country or specific region, for example, work. But let's jump into the dashboard and look what kind of data is it able to give you. As you log to the platform, you will have a dashboard which gives you an overall view on what's happening on the platform. You can see what are the most converting bots, and you can have an overall view on how many times the bot have been displayed, how many times someone has discussed with them, and how many leads have actually been converted. You have a visual graph also to see what's the trend on what's happening, and you can see what are the most converting pages on the website as well. You will be also able to see how many percentage of the people are you engaging with and what's been the number of or the percentage from trigger to leads. The part that I'm personally most excited about is the whole source insights and journey insights, because they will give you an unparalleled view on your marketing efforts. As an overall picture, we can see now that LinkedIn is performing exceptionally well, Facebook second, paid social third. But this is similar data that you are able to get from Google Analytics as well. It gives you an overall view, but we want to go deeper because that's where the magic happens. So what I do next is that I jump to the source insights. What I'm able to do with advanced source insights is that I can filter this on a variety of ways. I don't just want to look at the overall conversion, but I, for example, want to look at the buyer journey of the people who download something. So what we've done is that we've created a guide download category where we have a huge variety of different type of downloads available. I can look at this on a different case study level, or I can look at them all together. So now what I can see here is that between these 3 months, we've generated 47 conversions. And out of them, 27% have converted on the first visit and 72% have been converted on later visits. In this case, even we saw on the front page previously that Facebook, LinkedIn played a major role, we can now see that on, for example, guide downloads, they don't have such a huge power anymore. But here, Google and direct traffic, which is mostly driven by our salespeople, are converting the most. And the same way here, direct is not initiating most of them, but it's actually activating most people to the conversion. I can also look at the conversions in a way that how many pages in average do people look before they convert and how many events happen before that. I can also see how many days does it take for people to convert who don't convert on the first visit, and I'm able also to see a breakdown on which session do most of the people convert. So now I can see, for example, on the guide downloads, most of the people only convert after the 4th visit. So does it work well for cold outreach marketing? Probably not. Maybe you should do something different. And if I look at, for example, the different sessions, I can see the breakdown on the source on the session set as well. And I can see that, for example, Facebook remarketing in this case for this type of leads probably wouldn't work. Now again, we as a company, we run a lot of online events, which for us means webinars. In this case, what I'm able to see as well is that for webinars, most of the people convert on the first visit. And here I can see again that paid social, Facebook play a large role. And if people don't sign up for a webinar on the first time that they come into, it actually takes quite a lot of time to convert them again. But as you can understand, this gives you a very powerful overall view, as you are able to filter this by countries from a specific type, for different countries, for companies with a specific headcount. You can add questions to the bots, for example, asking like, are you looking for a product A or a product B? You can filter all that out as well. But this gives you, as said, a very good overall view, but you might be willing or wanting to look at these type of leads in a more like detailed view. That's why we have the new visitor tracking as well, where we have the same set of filtering options available as well, but we have the option to look at this in this kind of like visual timeline, where we can see like what's the first source that they came when they came to the website, what are all the different actions that happened in between before the conversion then happened. We believe that this will give you a very easy to use tool with a huge amount of power to optimize your marketing performance.